Well, hello, my name is Paul Harris, and for my Lesson 4 graded assignment, I have chosen to do a video presentation for the Global Rich List. Anytime that I see that there's a video, I'm going to hop on that real quick. So, I got a chance to take a look at the Global Rich List, and it was actually interesting to figure out some numbers and just find out some staggering information. The requirements for this video here, been told to put in different salaries that one might earn in the United States, including salaries that are considered very substandard, and then create a video that demonstrates my thoughts. So I will tell you my thoughts on this. I did 3 different searches. The first one I did a search for myself, and then the second one I did an average, a higher up person, tier-wise, and then somebody that's like making some good money. And so the first one that I did was myself, around 22,000 a year. So that's for my income. Taking a look at that, comparison with the U.S. dollars that you put in the amount there, it's actually in the top 3.2% of the United States, of the richest people. And that's, again, with a $21,000 income a year. And then that makes myself the 192,092,193rd richest person in the world. That's big time right there. But no, wait, there's even more. If we take a look here, I then went ahead and put in 300,000. And for that, I ended up coming up with 300,000 being in the top 0.03% of the richest people in the world. That is a crazy, staggering thought to think of. And then for that number, for $300,000 a year, that came out to, if somebody had that much money, they would be in the 1,799,266th richest person in the world. That's crazy. But you think that's crazy? Wait, there's more. And then you take a look at the, I went ahead with $1 million a year in national salary. And then here's this crazy part. That makes you in the top 0.01% of the top richest people. And then that person would be the 579,000, or sorry, 579,000 12th richest in the world. So, taking a look at these numbers, it's actually crazy to think of. Myself, I am a firm believing Christian, and so kind of my heart melts a little bit whenever I hear about this. I go to Christian school, Manhattan Christian College, and really hearing these numbers, and we've been ingrained and said, hey, we're in the top of the richest people in the United States. And something that, again, really pulls on my heartstrings is that for us in today's society, we're making so much money, and people have little to give back. They all want to keep it selfishly. And so just really to bring it into where the assignment's going with the Global Rich list here is that even myself, as just, I've got 2 semesters left until I graduate college, and then I'm smooth sailing, and I've got kind of my career path planned. But out of me making a roughly amount, an average of $21,000 a year, okay, that makes me in the top 3% of the richest people in the world. It's a sad thought to think. And I occasionally will give money back, at church on Sundays. I'll tithe and all that kind of stuff. But again, it just really pulls on my heartstrings. It says we're not giving back as much as we should. We really need to be able to, have hearts that are on fire to see the people of this world really be in better living scenarios. And again, with the whole, low, medium, and then high income, again, it makes me think of is that with, low income, is that, again, what can we as the, the middle majority here in the middle income, what can we do to better the lower income people? It's that whole, in the Bible, it talks about, the whole not to be served, but to serve mentality. And so then that's my, heart-pounding question, if you want to say, that I really would ingrain into, people that are in this, and again, myself being in top 3%, but I take a look at this and people saying, hey, what can you do to make situations like this better. And it's not just overseas that it is. You know, it's people that are here in the United States. Why start with overseas? Why can't we start with our people here? We need to really help our people out here in the situations and all that. So it really was interesting to see the global rich list, and just what it all came into of, you know, just putting in your salary, taking a look at it and saying, hey, if you take a look at how much you're making a year, again, myself, a year from graduating from college, and I'm in the top 3% of the richest people in the world. It's crazy to think. And then also myself, is something else I was thinking too, is that my family lives in Johnson County, Kansas. You know, we're always thought of as, you know, the JoCo kids. And if you don't know Johnson County is a very higher income population. Includes like Olathe, Kansas, and Overland Park, Kansas. So all that to say is that I know what it's like to be around higher income people, and myself being about middle income, it hurts me to see people with the mentality that they have, and the hey, I put myself first kind of thing, mentality wise. So that's about all I got for the global rich list. I hope that this is sufficient enough. But again, I am loving this class so much and getting to learn more about society and how everything works socially and all this kind of stuff. So again, that's my global rich list, and hope you enjoyed listening.